What's going on, ladies and gents? This is Noob Sniper here, bringing you another episode of the Pokemon Legends Arceus highlight playthrough style thing. I've been really enjoying this game, and if you haven't watched the last couple of episodes, pop over. There should be a playlist link in the description, and if not, maybe a little iCard in the top right corner. But this game really put me on its butt. First of all, I should clarify, I'm doing a voiceover here, and I edited about 2 hours of footage that I played offline. This game, honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be as good and as fulfilling, I guess is the word I'm looking for, as it is, because truly this game has caught something that so many Pokemon fans were not expecting. It's this completionist / satisfaction of catching Pokemon in the wild as a trainer outside of battle. Because, the traditional Pokemon RPG is you go in battle, you weaken the Pokemon, you put a status on it, you throw a Pokeball, you catch it. Great. Rinse and repeat, for the rest of the game. Where this is more of a focus on exploration, adventure, experimentation. There's stealth mechanics in this game. There's different balls, which we already had, but even new introduced balls. And there are, noble Pokemon, alpha Pokemon with unique moves, kind of like egg moves, you can think of it. No natures and abilities. That's something that I guess the game didn't want to implement, or maybe in this era of Pokemon that didn't exist yet. But overall, the impact that this game has had in Pokemon community has actually been pretty revealing, pretty opening, that people want something different. Also, just an aside, watch the screen here. Hippowdon does a double edge on my last Pokemon, which is Rapidash, and kills itself, killing my Rapidash, and I end up actually being in the overworld with no Pokemon alive, and it didn't black out. I didn't get sent anywhere. I don't even know what would happen if I ran into a Pokemon. I assume it would then say I'm blacked out, but you can see here, all my Pokemon are dead, and I'm just kind of chilling in the overworld. I just thought that was really interesting. But anyways, back to my point, is that this game has really caught the attention of a lot of people, has that completionist feeling, and if you haven't already, I would recommend probably watching someone play through the game, like myself. But no, truly, watch someone play through the game or certain aspects, and see if it kind of piques your interest, because honestly, this game was a little bit out of left field. I was excited for it, don't get me wrong. I was excited for the game, what it brought to the table. Again, exploration and adventure, and a new, approach to the Pokemon series. It's a branch away, and it's something that it actually went far above and beyond what I was ever expecting. So this game has been really enjoyable to play. I actually have been thinking about all day. I'm like, okay, I should go live now so I can play for a few hours, because I actually want to play this as much as possible live, so I can hang out with you guys. So if you want to watch it live, there's a Twitch link down below and probably on screen here as well. But it's been one of those games I'm hooked on. I'm hooked. I would love to know if you guys are playing. What are your experiences with the game? Are you enjoying this game so far? What are your thoughts when you're watching it? If you're enjoying the series, of course, you can like the video and subscribe and do all that stuff. That helps support me and my future content. But I am just, this game. I enjoy it so much. It's so good. Listen, I know it's not perfect. It has its flaws. So let's be totally transparent here. Is that the graphics are probably the most, I don't want to say egregious, but that's kind of the word I want to say here, because we know what the Switch is capable of. The argument may be that the Switch isn't powerful enough. It's not a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X. It can't push the hardware, but we've had other open world games that are able to run 60 frames per second, which this game runs, fair enough, but at better graphics. For me, at times this game seems like it's a 720p game, maybe even like a 900p game upscaled to 1080. There's a lot of pop-in issues, and it's just not, from a purely a graphical point of view, it's lacking a little bit. I do agree. The game is very colorful. We can all agree on the game is very colorful. The landscapes could be a little bit more rich and full, but although I do like the variation, the both from a vertical and horizontal point of view. There is water, there's land, there's trees, there's mountains, there's volcanoes, there's ice, there's every environment you can think of. There's also every kind of level you can think of. You can work at the ground level, you can work at sea, you can work in the air. There's different ways to play it, and verticality in this game is incredible. They give you the mounts very early on, so you can navigate through the terrain much easier and the way you want to, and which I really like. The open worldness of this game was really kind of hooked me, because I played Breath of the Wild and I probably got, I want to say maybe 20-30% of the way. I think obviously Breath of the Wild is probably one of the best, Zelda games in the series to release in the last, 10-15 years. But it didn't interest me as much. If I was more into the Zelda universe, and into Link and all that, I think I would be more, interested, I suppose. But Pokemon is what I've been growing up with. I've been playing Pokemon since I was 4. I'm almost, I'm 29. So 25 years I've been playing Pokemon. And to have now the ability to explore the game in this way is just, I'm just so happy. I hope you guys can understand how excited I am. But when I'm talking about this game, when I'm playing this game, it's, it's great. Again, aside from the graphics and the pop-in and maybe a little bit of the kind of lackluster in terms of how much terrain and environment and different things. Also, this is one of the new starters. If you don't want to skip like 10 seconds if you don't want to see it, but you're probably going to see it anyways in the footage. I have not seen the other 2 starters. What is that? The little bird Rowlet. I have not seen that one. I think it's Decidueye. And Is it Piplup? Is Piplup the other one? Whatever the other water starter is. I've not seen the final evos of those yet. I think you can catch them end game and then evolve them, so I'll look forward to that. But I love this. I know this is such a divisive and kind of extreme opinions on the new evolutions, the new starters, and specifically Typhlosion. But I love, first of all, Fire Ghost is a dope typing. I love the art style and the direction that they went with the Typhlosion, the almost purple, pink, ghost fire. I would have loved if, as you probably saw in the last clip, if it was just standing there with the flames out. I would have loved that a little bit better, but it's cool to see it in battle nonetheless. So, I'm starting to really get into this game. I think I'm probably about 30-40% done Legends Arceus in terms of mainline quest. The game is about a 25 to 40 hour game, depending on how much you want to invest in the main story and side quests. But if you're going from a completionist point of view, you got a lot of game. You're probably talking 200-300 hours at least. And I'm probably going to do a lot of shiny hunting, which I know a lot of people like watching, and I like doing as well. Once I kind of get through the mainline quest, I'm going to do some shiny hunting. So again, if you did want to watch more of that live, which a lot of that shiny hunting stuff will happen live, is I will be doing that on Twitch. So you can give that a little follow in the description below. Oh, look at this. This is a really cool strategy as well with catching alpha Pokemon. If you use the mushroom cakes, you can... the mushroom cakes apparently are better on alpha specifically. And then you take a leaden ball and look at the catch indicator here. It goes from nothing to solid green, which means you have a really high likelihood of catching. I'm not sure if that is, over 70%, over 80%, but or even 100%. But I thought... alphas were supposed to be hard to catch. If you do that strategy with the mushroom cake, you're hidden, you throw a leaden ball behind and get a back style, your chances of getting the alpha are just right off the bat are really, really good. So a strategy to consider for sure. I also like, in general, the introduction of Alpha Pokemon and the Noble Pokemon, because that's a brand new concept as well. The Noble Pokemon, where you're actually in a more RPG-style fight, like a Dark Souls or Sekiro-type fight, where you're actually dodging and weaving, and there's strategy to beat this Pokemon and to stun it, and then to do damage, and then to, have a DPS phase, if you want to call it that. So it's... Yeah, I've been really enjoying Arceus, and also I know it's the end of the video. So if you're listening to this or watching this, thank you for listening to the end. I am so grateful for all the support in the last few videos. People have reached out to me from Discord and Twitter and YouTube and said, "Hey, it's great to see you back. I've missed your videos. I'm really excited for all the content you're putting out." And to those and to everyone else who's watching and listening, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. I did take some time and step back from a content creation point of view, and I think things are going in a pretty good place right now. I'm actually enjoying content creation. Lots of new games coming out, so definitely stay subscribed. We'll always look forward to that. And for those who, again, have stuck all the way to the end, there is a little surprise. I am going to be doing a Minecraft 1.18 playthrough. A lot of people have asked me about that, and that's something I haven't even touched. I haven't played Minecraft in about 2 years, so there's so much new for me. I'm really, really excited. So thank you. If you watched all this way to the end, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Enjoy this little outro, and I will catch you next time.